Welcome to a brave new world! How's it going, everyone? We are live! This is March the 1st, 2022. Finally a new month. Anyways, my apologies for being late. Long story short, let's just say they had a bathroom emergency and leave it at that. So, couple things to note. First thing, guess who got flagged on YouTube? For showing you the opening to Kingdom Hearts 3D. This guy. So, yeah. I mean, like, at least it wasn't, Hikaru. Hikaru doesn't usually flag the instrumental version of Sybil and Queen, or Hikari. No, that song's owned mostly by Disney, so of course Disney will flag me. But it's no big deal. I could just mute the video and all will be forgiven. So there's that. And a couple of things to note as well. Mainly, yesterday I had some stream issues. Like, it wasn't pleasant with you guys at all. I mean, like, the only thing that was wrong was the gameplay would freeze up every once in a while, and unfortunately there was nothing I could do about that. But the two issues that I kind of had right now, first one is the viewership count always looking at 0 on XSplit. And I don't know why that's like that. It's been like that for a week right now, so I try my best to contact XSplit, and they technically didn't have anything at the moment. Like, I'm looking at my stream on my iPad right now, iPad, and it says that the viewership is technically 3, but on my viewership count on XSplit, it still says 0. It doesn't affect me too much, it's just I wanted to make sure how many people are currently watching the stream, and the only way I could do that is by looking down, so there's that. And the other thing that there was like a error message saying that my authenticity, or whatever it's called, isn't exactly valid. And have I tried refreshing it? You mean refreshing XSplit on my end? I haven't, but at the same time I don't know how to fix it exactly, so anyways, the other thing, I was getting that random error message, error 401, on my stream. I mean, like, good news is that you guys didn't exactly see it, but on my screen, it kind of popped up. And it always kept on popping a brand new window every single 10 minutes, which means that I had to delete all of them, which means you definitely heard a lot of... You heard a lot of that, and that's definitely annoying, so if it does pop up again, I'll try my best to keep them at a minimum. The clicking at a minimum. It's just that I can't exactly have too much error messages pop up, otherwise it would slow down the stream. And the last thing I need is some stream performance. And whenever that issue does pop up, I need to take a screenshot of it, so I may take like a quick ad break as I upload my, get my screen cap program and just clip that issue so that I would have evidence so that that I can present so that the people in XSplit can figure it out. Now, I did update like the latest Twitch plugin, but last time I updated Twitch to the latest plugin, I'm getting all these errors, including the viewership count and the random messages that usually pop up. Although I'm going to see right now, because right now we haven't dropped any frames. I comment how we dropped frames before, and when that happens, then all of a sudden, then all those messages will pop up. So again, I definitely need to pay attention to the stream, and we'll just see if we have a solution to all this. Anyways, Kingdom Hearts 3D Birth by Sleep PS4 edition. Last time we did this, we met up with the World Ends With You characters in Traverse Town, and now we're in La Cité de Torres. I probably botched the name up. I mean, like, do I look like I know Spanish to you? So, yeah, we're kind of in the middle of this place right now. And then we're just going to hop into the Disney Worlds until we can't hop into any more Disney Worlds. And I'm going to do something real quick. I know I said I was going to do my best to avoid drop me knots, but it's kind of important narrative-wise that I complete Riku's side first. Or at the very least get to the final boss with Riku before I go to Sora. So might as well showcase you how drop me knots work.
Okay.
Like that. It basically resetted my bar and it drained a bunch. It drained a lot of the drop meter. I just wanted to show that off. No Dream Eaters. Bad. I mean, good Dream Eaters. Good. Especially Escott Glow because you know second chance. I meant to do this. Equip here one more time. Alright then. Let me know if video and audio looks like you guys in. Any type of feedback will help me a lot. Let's go. And now we have to clear all this big room again. Oh joy! Thank goodness I give Riku twice magic and twice attack. Speaking of, all the balloons! There's one more enemy right over there. At least I don't have to worry about killing all those weeds, so we can just explore the world as we can explore this area as we please. Oop. So, Petrus, anything you want to talk about? Just say the word. If I had to guess, the gameplay portion is freezing up like crazy every once in a while. Again, would love to do something about that. It's just I definitely need to get a better computer, all things considered. Which, unfortunately, that won't be a while. You beat the Thunder Sadist in Kingdom Hearts 2. Ah, Luxine, good job. That is not easy, let me tell you. Speaking of not easy, this part. Okay. You've got to be kidding me! Really? Sheesh. Even Balloon didn't help me from that. Ah, sheesh. Yo, Anita, how you doing? Good timing. You arrived in a good time. Unfortunately, I still failed the challenge, and I definitely need a cure. Do one of you two know any cure spells? Nope, kind of figured. Heal. Just need to make sure not to die. If I die, we have to do this room all over again. Okay, fine, having some snacks. Out of curiosity, what snacks are you eating? Alright, Riku went up to Wilton. Oh, there was some enemies right there. Ah, there you are. I'm sorry I missed you. Here, have some balloons. Some deadly balloons. Peach seeds? I think I never had those. All the balloons. Take that, Fire Goat! Just need to be careful not to get stung like by those. Okay, that's fine. See? I told you it was fine. Whew. Alright, I think that's all the enemies. Now, natural seeds. You'll send an image later. Alright then. Look at Paris, filled with people in the 15th century. Look at it! Look how very empty this is. Again, you gotta remember, this was on the 3DS, so even though they are allowed to make such big rooms, especially for you to move around with slow motions, again, getting this ability way too early kind of kills all exploration, or at the very least, it gives you all the exploration options that you can do in one go, and not like in the other Kingdom Hearts games where you can't reach to X points, so you have to come back later with a higher jump or a glide ability.
A Dream Eater. And a big one. What? Not like this is fair. No use. I gotta run for it.
Alright then, it's time to run away. Escape the war, Gorgo. Smash everything your way. Oh, you said it, not me. Ouch! Okay, I think that two-shot me. I want to believe that we're at 22 deaths already. Sheesh, this is slightly unfair. Huh. The text menu changed. Okay. Hope so aligning. At least I don't have to go back to the previous room. Can I? Yes, I can.
Sorry.
The only thing I can do is this move. I mean, why else would I use any other move except for this one move? And that's why. Well, how much health was I at? The problem with this new text menu is that the OK button is outside of the outside of the window, so I have to move the program a little bit just so I can press OK, and I am not okay with that. Okay, that almost took off on my life. Okay, this is fine, just need a cure. Ah, fails! They're on my way. Will you go away? I'm trying my best to get some experience points. This game is anti-experience points. I'm trying my best to level up so that the later part of the game wouldn't kick my butt. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can make this window smaller. I cannot make this window smaller. It is way too big. Gosh darn it, expert. Okay, maybe if I position it like this. Okay. Let's try again.
Sorry. You're done.
I'm confused!
Sorry.
No time to be confused.
You're done.
Dang it, my sleep bar went up.
Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Whew, thank you, invisibility flames.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. 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 Sorry.
Miku, where the heck was I aiming at?
You're done. Ha. Take this. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Heal. Ha. 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 Yeah.
Okay, final section of the bridge.
You're done. Yeah. 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 Take this.
Definitely need a cure. I don't trust this area.
Sorry.
As long as that water goggle's not near me, and it's near me, what are the odds? Oh, thank goodness for that pillar. Whew. Okay, made it. It only took 3 deaths. We're fine. And it's still here. What are the odds? Paris is more disisolated than Helsinki. I'm not good with like current events. Can you mind explaining me that? Up, oh, over there. Of course there's some over here, and of course there's more chests over here. Okay, that's fine. Really? Stupid stun lock. We usually joke about Finnish cities usually compared to other European cities. Okay, so it's a European joke. So basically only you and Anita will get it. That's close. Let me get this treasure chest. Oh wait, there's 2 of them. Okay, made it through all that okay. Comparing to the first area, we did good.
Stand aside, Captain Phoebus.
I will not. What have these people done wrong?
I have proof this family gave harbor to gypsies.
That's not a crime.
I can think of few crimes that are greater.
No. What demon is this?
Oh, you are mistaken, Captain Phoebus. This is no demon. It is righteous judgment. I have been granted this power so that I may smite all gypsies, now and forever.
Foolish Phoebus
You won't
warrior.
listen. Once you've fallen that far, there's almost no coming back.
How dare you? I am a virtuous man. Good and evil shall be made plain. Once the gypsies face the fires of judgment.
Stop him? Stop him.
No, you don't!
Yes, I would!
You alright?
Well, I can't say you didn't warn me.
You should take it easy. I'll deal with it.
Casually walks away. Yep.
Thanks. Gotta tell you, this is embarrassing having to rely on a kid.
Hey, I'm
You
not a
wouldn't be
kid.
the
I'm 14
first.
years old.
Sorry.
Actually, I'm 15 years old. What age am I? No, it
You
doesn't
look more
matter.
capable than me right now. All right, be careful. It looks like that creature is heading for the cathedral.
But I was
Okay.
just at the cathedral. Ah, one of those moments where you start at point A, where you go to point B, only to go back to point A. That's fun. You know.
You've come to Paris in her darkest hour, Captain. It will take a firm hand to save the weak-minded from being so easily misled.
Misled? Sir?
For 20 years, I have been
I wonder
taking care
who
of the
voiced
gypsies.
Phoebus
And yet,
originally,
for all
because
my
right now it's
success,
Film
they have thrived.
Amar.
I believe
And
they
I
have a
definitely
safe
remember
haven
Phoebus
within
being good in the
walls of this
movie.
very city.
I'm
What are we
guessing
going to do
either
about
the
it?
guy was too busy, or
Stamp them out.
like all the other
One by one.
people who play Disney
make your point
characters,
quite
probably
vivid.
died somewhere along the line. Okay, we got the impact of Sonic. And I believe it's an action command, yep. Press square while flying air to perform a charging attack that sends enemies flying. Zoopity zoop. Barrel of water, save. Enemy? Yes, there are definitely enemies here. I refuse to fight you guys legitimately. Ouch! Okay, someone save me. That was close. Poison. Oh yeah, that's why I'm still poisoned. Fortunately, James Wood's always available for Hades voice. Yep. Ooh, big trip. Ah, enemies! How dare you! How dare you take me away from Big Chither? Here, I have a bunch of balloons. Sliding Quiescent. I'm guessing that's another action. And yep, it's this. Slide with square and then press X to perform a spin attack that knocks foes into the air. Neat. Balloons! Dig it. Wish I had Common Master. Evil kitties. Okay, one bar left of drop. I definitely need to go back to the cathedral. And I technically, well, actually, I don't think we're seeing these enemies here. Ah. The power of balloons compels you! Achievement 20 seconds left. Oh, I didn't. I can do it. Oh, great. Shiny cats. Didn't even give me a second. Okay, yeah, this text box is kind of annoying. I'm not sure why it spawns in at the bottom right corner of the screen, because again, the OK is kind of hidden away from the screen. What just happened? Death. Critical mode. That's what happened.
Yeah. You're done. You're done.
It's unlocked. Super stun locked. Definitely need a heal.
Heal. Yeah.
Okay, definitely need to spam balloon as fast as I can. Ambush spawn. They belong to old fire. Did that just one-shot me? Okay, I guess I have no choice but to move. Ah. Okay, give me a sec. Dang it! I wish there was a way to make this text box smaller. I'm not sure why it's so big. Well, I mean, it could have been worse. Could be that the error message keeps on flashing over and over and over again.
Take this. Take this. Yeah.
Okay, that's all of them. Okay, so as soon as they appear, I'm going to dodge roll out of there. Have balloon on standby. Bring it on, kiddies! Okay, that time I tried to block. That time I tried doing something else. I literally tried to block and it didn't do nothing. Can I just press enter and nope, it just makes a space go down. My goodness, this is annoying.
Sorry. Take this. Yeah. Yeah.
I will defeat this. Give me a sec. Let me just put balloon on standby. There we go. Okay, now dodge roll. I 100% can't do this. I tried my best to dodge roll, but I was just stuck standing there. Well, that's stupid. I literally can't do anything about that. That's a similar issue that I had with another portal in the last stream. But unlike the other ones, this one one-shots you.
Sorry. Take this.
I got an idea. I will not let this thing defeat me. Aha! Take that, game!
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. You're done. You're done. You're done.
I failed the challenge, but fine.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
It's like Sephiroth and LW. They attack even before the fight even starts. Yeah, but at least you got time to react to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely running out of time. I definitely need to. I need to get to the boss.
Yeah. Sorry. You're done. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't access that portal, but that's fine.
Sorry.
Okay, that. Oh, nope, there's one more. Oh, there's two more. Use three different flow motion attacks? Can do, will do. I can do this very quickly.
You're done. Take this. Sorry. Heal. Yeah. You're done. Yeah. You're done.
Alright, now I need to hurry. Or I could just use a drop me not. I'll evaluate my options once we actually get there. Oh no. Look at the destruction that Flo was doing. Look at all these burnt crates. That don't hurt me at all. Paris is in a terrible, unfortunate state. I guess they ran out of budget. They can't set the entirety of Paris on fire like in the movie. So instead, they just put up boxes all over the place, and that's it. Okay, my bar is halfway full. I could do this. It would set 3DS on fire. Yes. Well, at least I got the code right, and hooray! Actual fire! Just put a little more all over the place.
I'm fine. Thanks to Quasimodo.
Quasimodo, where did the creature go?
It's up there.
Right.
Riku needs to ask where creatures are, as they are directly above them.
Wait, I'll go with you.
Thanks, but stay with her. Quasimodo, did your heart have the answer?
I figured out that the answer lies in the heart of the battle. That's a Street Fighter 4 reference.
Well, I guess you three got this covered.
It was a walk in the park.
How would you know? You don't have any legs.
Yeah, but... Aw, give me a break. It's just a figure of speech.
Both of you pipe down and get ready, because here comes some more.
Yeehaw!
Go, Goggles! Go and kill the cute nightmares!
There.
I guess they need to add that scene to show you that the goggles exist. And I'm guessing there are no enemies here. Idle check. Oh, no, never mind, no enemies. But I already cleared this room, so no thank you, I'm good. I only have half a bar of drop. I only have half a bar of drop left.
Yes, let it burn. The flames will consume everything.
I see Flo was a fan of Flame Harnia from Mega Man X8.
See?
Burn!
This
Burn
is
to the ground!
power
Burn to the
that has been
ground!
Granted to me.
I see a sad old man with a dark heart.
Again, you are wrong. Now you will be judged, just like the rest.
Also, I'm on fire!
You're Ansem. Why are you here?
Submit!
Your best friend is never far.
So sad. The cost of yielding to the darkness.
Still
could
not
write a
Billy
book
Zane,
about
though.
that.
How unfortunate.
But I embrace the darkness. And unless you hurry up and learn to do the same, your story will end just like his.
I walk the road to dawn.
Me and my
Still
kitty cat
afraid of the
Keyblade.
dark, I see.
Sweet, now I actually have a sword.
Wait!
So yeah,
Think
Ansem
I'm
Secret of
afraid of
Darkness
the
is
dark?
back.
No,
That's pretty bad.
not while I have the Keyblade. It will guide me to the light.
Ansem and Zane, what son, I presume? Yes. Watch out! It's attacking me with glass! Ouch! That hurt a lot. Ouch! Ah, okay, this might be tough. Ah, sorry, Chad, I spit at you. Okay then, I have 2 balloons and a single cure. I see nothing wrong happening here. I wish I had shot locks, but fine. Ouch, that hurt. Two-shotted! Two-shotted by that boss. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how I did this fight. Because, for one thing, it's sure, the bosses hit and they hit hard in critical mode. Doesn't help that I have to wait for my commands to reload. Ah, take that. Alright, that did some damage. I'm getting anything extra. Okay, that's fine. Never mind, it's not fine. Drat! Dang it, that was actually it. If I didn't get caught by that tail, I actually would have won that. Remember, Balloon, most stupid command in the game. Never stop using it. Never stop using it. Dang it. Okay, I guess I have no choice but to dodge all those attacks, and then, after he does the machine gun part, that's why I spam balloons, and that's when I do reality shift. Then spread them out twice, have them run into it, and then do reality shift again, and then bam, I win. So unfortunately I have no choice but to dodge. I don't don't want to dodge. I want to hit. Alright then. That is different! Think you have different sets of you have different sets of attacks, really? There we go. There we go. I cannot see the... A perfect monster card for you. Yeah, it really does have that Yu-Gi-Oh vibe to it. I mean, yeah, I won't lie. That's definitely a good observation. Ah, dang it, and I almost had it too. You know what I need? A third balloon. Close. Dang it! You're supposed to run into me. Can't see. Can't see. Can't see. Dang it, this again? Come at me, I dare you. Haha, you came at me! Ah, just in time too, I was about to drop. And we never see him again. Sure. Alright then, this is what happened in Kingdom Hearts. Ah, that was a good read. Oh my goodness, thank goodness Paris managed to fully recover.
He made me live inside the bell tower, but the real walls were the ones I built around my heart. You helped me see that, Riku.
Thank goodness that the flame boxes didn't absolutely destroy didn't destroy Paris. I almost said Petrus for a second.
Personal experience.
I'd say you still keep a lot locked inside.
We all do that sometimes. There are just some things we need to keep separate from the world at large. At least until we have time to figure them out.
Submit! Sorry. What's habit? Whenever I see that answer, I always say, submit! Petrus was destroyed. Yes, it is unfortunate that those flaming boxes that just devastated the entire city. Come, Guardian! That too. Then, the Guardian Bells, a keyblade with long reach that provides an extra boost in magic. I actually really like this key. I really like the keyblade designs in all these games. It's pretty good. That was nice. Alright, Riku, I need you to be unconscious. Ding! Okay, I have enough for that. Affinity game. Makes it easier to boost affinity with spirits. Effects last until you drop and scale your level. Yeah, sure. I might as well get it. Yeah, get that as well. Hey, we're in the graveyard. As long as you don't see any darn cats. I just had to say something, didn't I? Bad, Echo. Bad. Alright then, I need to change up my spirits. Alright then, we all agree that we're going to keep Escar Glow, because that has second chance. Kumo Panda, and a Rainbow Fish. Alright then, so what do you guys have? Open this, and I'm 39 away from getting second chance. Alright then, Panda has attack boost, HP boost, more attack boost, gives me the Aerial Sun command. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can get anything. What's this? Leaf Placer, that's moderately okay. I can do roll call for Escott Glow. Anyway, save for Sora.
Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Take this. Hey. Yeah.
Get back here. There we go. Bad kitty. Dang it, the touchpad! Curse you, Final Fantasy 15. How dare you force me to do controls from Final Fantasy 15? Do I get any new... Yes, I do get Sonic Impact. And that's it. Any other enemies that I'm missing? Any other treasure chests I'm missing? Yes.
Yeah.
Go, Giant Panda, go. Go and kill. Ah, good thing I didn't drop down. Otherwise, I would have missed out on my ice cream cone. My goodness, how many treasure chests are there in the cemetery? I thought it's just filled with dead people, but instead it's filled with great treasures. Find a secret passage and keep moving. What do you say, game?
Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Hey.
Well, that's pleasant. This movie about old people lusting on women with a bunch of dead skeleton is brought to you by a rated E10 game. Ah, secret.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Staying in the gas will make you drop faster. Smash the trap to get rid of it.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, last thing I need is to make my make myself sleepy.
Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Ha.
Then just peace out. It's dead.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
I'm good. I literally have all the spirits. I don't really need to ball spirits.
Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Alright, drop me nuts.
Ha. Go on. Ha. Take this. Take this. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Yeah, once you get really powerful, you just breeze through the game without too many issues. I say that, but I already died 11 times in this session so far, so just hope it doesn't bite me in the butt. Speaking of biting, Thomas sheeps, bad sheeps. You will not make me sleepy. Was I just here? The answer is yes.
Ha. 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 Ha.
Ah, big treasure.
Yes.
A Katanuki. Yeah, I say we're done with this area. From one graveyard into another.
Go on. Ha. Ha. Take this. Take this. Ha. Yeah. 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 Ha.
Dang it, I can't grind on them. Terrain is not friendly. Ouch.
Take this. Take this. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Go on.
Sorry, dead people. I'm bouncing over your graves just so I could hit these guys.
Take this. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Ha. Take this. Heal.
More dropping knots. I'm getting a lot of dropping knots. Next grave site. More secret knots. Any secrets up here? Nope.
Yeah. Take this. Take this. Go on. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh! I accidentally unearthed the secret passage. Neat.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, what do you give me? You give me Fire Windmill. I remember liking Fire Windmill in this game. I mean, not the best, but kind of fun. Have I gotten second chance now? Ooh, so close. One off. Actually, hold on a sec. Bad idea. Alright, Escort Glow. You're going to give loves, and you're going to get a lot of them. Who's a good little snail? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're going to give me second chance, are you? Alright, we got it. Just enough. Alright then. Hopefully we shouldn't be dying too many times now. Let's get a fishy friend.
Yeah.
Another one of these. Give me a sec.
So long. Take this. Take this. Ha-ha. Yeah.
Alright then, is this a challenge? Alright. Oh, drive more cats! Okay, they didn't immediately destroy me, that's good.
Take this.
And I spread them out like a complete idiot.
Ha-ha. Hey. Ha-ha. Yeah. Ha.
Oh, right there.
So long. Ha. Ha-ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Take this. Hey. Yeah.
Failed the challenge because I'm a big idiot and I spread them all across on the bottom floor. Silly, silly me.
Back off. Ha. So long.
Ah, dang it, the position on that was not right.
This.
Did you try to get underneath me?
So long. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing this is a secret? Yes, it is. Alright then.
Yes.
What secrets do you give to me? You give me... a Toxamander. Shield cookie.
Yeah.
Final question. What does second chance do in this game? Like, it shows that you always retain 1 HP after an attack that would otherwise finish you off. Okay, so it's not the combo version. I can still get stun locked.
Yeah. Take this. Take this. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there still an enemy here? Ah, it appeared on the other side.
So long. Yeah. Take this.
And then to another graveyard. Oh no! Haha! We made it. We finally made it to Court of Miracles.
Yeah.
Hello, Esmeralda. I'll get you in a sec. I'm stealing your treasure, but it's kind of ironic because you're technically thieves.
Yes.
Thunder Dash.
Ha. Yeah.
Well, that's dark.
Yeah.
As you kind of forget, Hunchback of Notre Dame. Very dark film. Extremely dark film for a rated G movie. How the heck did they manage to get away with all this stuff in a G-rated film? And why can't more PG movies be like that? I want more dark PG movies, gosh darn it.
Ha.
can't escape from me. Give me more chocolate. Alright, that's good, and we are about halfway through with my drop blade, so we're definitely good. Probably the darkest Disney film after Black Cauldron.
Quasimodo? What are you doing
Black
here?
Cauldron was
Phoebus and I
PG.
came to
This
warn
was G.
Frollo's on his way.
Take what you can and flee.
Well done, Captain Phoebus.
I mean, it's a rated G film that not only has the words damnation, but eternal damnation.
Dear
Just how the
Quasimodo,
heck did oh man, the 90s was something else. The best time.
I have you at last, you witch.
Do something?
There'll be a bonfire in the square.
No. Please, Master.
Technically, this is supposed to be the part where Flo sniffs her hair. Again, G
I won't let
movie.
you do this.
And like that, Sora died. The end.
No! Quasimodo? Esmeralda! Phoebus!
And everyone else present in this game. No one.
taking her to a
Okay.
bonfire in the
It's literally
square.
just so sweet.
I gotta hurry. Esmeralda!
That was a very long lope.
Way to go, Quasi!
Good job. You almost made her. She was almost medium well.
Sanctuary!
I swear, every single time Flo makes that face, it looks like that he's about to go to the bathroom. Gosh darn it, Riku! So yeah, that's why I wanted to beat Riku first. Because, technically speaking, his event and my event are linked, despite us being in two different worlds. Even though it's technically the same world. Anyways, I hate this boss.
Take this! Ha! Hey!
Did I just took half my health?
Here! Take this! Hey! Yeah!
Oh yeah, I don't have to deal with this. I can... I was trying to roll call. So yeah, you want me to beat this boss legitimately? Ha! No! No thank you. Now if you excuse me, I'm going to... rolling around at the speed of sound. I shall roll all over you! Go, invincibility flames, go! Ouch.
Take this! Here! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Dang it, S-Taco died, and thank goodness for a second chance. No, thank you to a second chance. I guess I have to wait a little bit. If he does that spinning move, then I have no means of reaching him.
together.
Look at all these attacks. How the heck am I supposed to get this close?
Yeah.
Okay, how close? Ouch!
Take this. Take this.
Come at me, Bo!
Yeah.
Dang it, you're supposed to come at me. Come on.
Heal.
Do it. Come on. Get closer. Get closer. I hate you so much.
Ha. Oh. Ha.
No! My snail! No! My second chance!
This. Oh. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Take this. Yeah. Oh. Back off. Yeah. Ha. Heal.
Close.
Oh. Take this. Yeah.
Oh, and on right on my balloons. Thank you so much. Here, have a couple more. And have a spark tide too! Whew. Okay, 2 deaths. A lot better than 3 from the first part of the fight with Riku. Which is fine, I will totally take that. Did second chance help me? It probably did. I wasn't paying attention.
I should have known you'd risk your life to save that gypsy witch. Just as your own mother died in her pitiful attempt to save you.
What?
Now, I'm going to do what I should have done 20 years ago. Ah! Ah!
Hold on! Hold on!
And he shall smite the wicked and plunge them into the fiery pit forever!
Hiya, do you know what karma is? Let's experience karma together! And thus Frodo died. Again.
Quasimodo! No!
Well, it's a good thing Phoebus' arm didn't whip off after catching a giant, a big giant falling down in the air. Yeah, Paris is currently on fire right now. Now's the perfect time to have a fair a good romantic moment. Well, okay, maybe not Paris. Maybe all those boxes. The most evil of Kingdom Hearts, burning boxes. Yo, Tyler, thank you so much for the points.
Quasimodo, you can't let your heart be.
I know.
Riku told me that literally
I can't
20 minutes
blame
ago.
Frollo for putting walls around me. It wasn't the walls that were holding me back. But my heart is free now. I'm ready to really see what's out there.
Okay, just don't go to the internet. You'll be horrified, Quasimodo.
All that time, Quasimodo let himself be trapped inside the nightmares Frollo gave him.
Hypocrite. You are the one who has made your heart a prison.
You again! What are you talking about?
Even if you are not the prisoner.
Huh?
Yeah, sure, I think that didn't mean anything at all. Nope, some person was talking, and then one of the bad guys that we saw was talking in unison. I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean anything at all in the near future. Alright then, 2 signature keyholes down. 5 more to go.
My heart's a prison?
Alright then, time to look up Birth by Sleep. And that was Birth by Sleep. You gotta remember, this came out on the 3DS, so it's basically there just to catch everyone up what the heck happened in the previous games. At this point, all the previous bad guys are going to return. I doubt it. What made you say that? It's not like we've seen, like, Ansem before, or what we did.
Hey, Axel. You haven't forgotten.
I'm sure it doesn't mean anything.
Hmm? What?
You made us a promise.
I did?
That you'd always be there. To bring us back.
Yeah.
Got it memorized?
Best friends forever. Where? What happened to me?
Our boy's back.
Roxas. That's me. Dylan. Alias. Evan. Yenzo.
Ah yes, the brilliant scientist, Evan.
We're people again. But only the ones who joined the organization here. I guess Xehanort doesn't count. But where are Braig and Isa?
Alright then, now we have to look at 358 over 2 days! Yeah, blah blah blah, several ice cream trips later. Alright then, so next up is the grid and Prankster's Paradise. Now, based on combat level, normally you go to the grid first. But actually we need to go to Prankster's Paradise for a very, very big stupid reason, as we'll soon see, hopefully that I'll get in this session. Meantime, Prankster's Paradise. Alright then, we need to pop a bunch of balloons. Will you stop firing your fireworks? You're gonna get me killed! Can't see! Haha, take that! Pew pew! Take that, balloons! How dare you have feelings! Dang, I feel like I should have waited. That's close. Dang it, how do I not make my goal yet? There we go. Our pathway is clear. Organization, 358 days over to Assembly. Roxas and an errand boy for the organization, the end. Dang it, we got B. We need to do this again. I'll do it somewhere in the future, but not now.
Wow!
We spend most our lives we're living in a prankster's paradise. Sorry.
That Pinocchio. He must have his poor father worried sick. Still, that little fella's some miracle. Imagine, Mr. Geppetto's wooden puppet brought to life by the Blue Fairy. She made his wish for a son come true because he's given so much happiness to others. Now Pinocchio needs me to guide him and be his conscience. So maybe, one day, he can be a real... Well, now, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Jimmy.
No, Jiminy! Give us more expedition! Give us more! Just...
Hey, Jiminy!
Seriously, what is up with that? Who talks like that? Who gives out random expedition? Who just sits down and just gives out a random expedition?
Are you okay, Jiminy?
Huh? You mean you've heard of me? Well, I'll be. The name Jiminy Cricket's already spread far and wide.
Really? You feeling all right? It's me, Sora.
Sora, you say? Gosh, I don't think I recognize you, but the name does have a familiar ring.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, an important flashback.
In the sleeping worlds, real time does not flow. Unless one restores the world by waking it from its slumber, it will stay locked in a dream forever. Thus, you may encounter familiar faces, but they are just figments of the dream. In actuality, they are sound asleep, trapped within a world that is also sleeping. What's more, whilst someone may no longer dwell in the real version of a world, dreams may paint a fuller picture and restore what seems to be missing.
Good to know.
The real Jiminy Cricket wasn't trapped in this world, so maybe it's like the dream world's putting him back where he belongs.
What's that?
That makes sense.
Can't hear you.
Right. It's very nice to meet you, Jiminy.
Well, sure. The feeling's mutual, Sora.
Oh yeah. So, how come you said I need to get out of here?
You can't fool me. You still think we know each other. And you've just about got me thinking it too. But where was I? Oh yes, this is a terrible place. Boys here are allowed to wreck things and loaf around and make jack-a-mules of themselves.
Huh, jack-a-mules. It's funny because they can't say but.
He wanted in here on my watch. That's right. That's where I must have heard your name, Sora, from my friend Pinocchio.
He knows me? But how?
More flashbacks. Okay, sure, fine. Flashbacks within flashbacks await you.
Pinocchio, playing hooky and goofing off in a place like this?
I'm sorry, Jiminy. I was going to school till I met somebody. Yeah, two big monsters with big green eyes. Huh?
Oh, you don't say. And then what happened?
They tied me in a big sack. Oh.
Sounds like you were horsing around.
But I snuck off when they weren't looking.
Well, someone on the internet is very happy right now.
My nose! What's happened?
There. You see where those tall tales will get you?
But it's all true. Even the fella in the black clothes who said to play a trick on Sora.
What? Now who was he? I've had just about enough of your fibbing. Hold on. I guess that part was true. Tell me, Pinocchio, did that man in black say anything else to you?
He sure didn't.
Well, good.
Hey, look at that.
Well, if Pinocchio's nose wasn't back to normal after this scene, being in that cage would be very awkward. Seeing how his nose is went past the cage.
What has happened to your nose?
Oh,
Perhaps you haven't been telling the truth, Pinocchio.
Sir Jiminy?
Well, you see, Your Honor, Miss Fairy.
Oh, please help me. I'm awful sorry.
You see, Pinocchio, a lie keeps growing and growing until it's as plain as the nose on your face.
I'll never lie again. Honest. I
Patches,
won't.
thank you so much for the points.
I'll forgive you this once. But remember, a boy who won't be good might just as well be made of wood.
We'll be good, won't we?
Very well. But this is the last time I can help you.
That guy again.
Forget him. If I don't find Pinocchio, he'll turn into a donkey like the rest of the boys.
Right. Then
Yes,
let
the
me
rest
help
of
you
the
find
boys.
him, Jiminy.
Look how this island is filled with
I'd
boys.
be grateful.
All one of
How in the
them.
world do you know
That is the
Pinocchio?
one that's actually the most important.
Oh. Hey! Over there! I see him!
Gosh, that is Pinocchio.
All aboard, Jiminy.
Take it away.
Alright then, how's my drop ball looking? Halfway through in 1.6, so I can't exactly stick too much around here. But hey, let's see how many treasure chests I can get.
Ha! Ha!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, there's mimics?
Take this! Hey, yeah!
Oh, you... Let's do a lamppost. If I am correct with Simba appears in one of the games, you are correct!
Take this! Hey, yeah!
He actually appears multiple times. He appears as a summon in Kingdom Hearts 1, and he appears as a party member in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Oh man, you guys are long enough. There, I helped you. Eh, give me the panda again.
Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Didn't hear that.
Pinocchio, there you are.
Oh my goodness, that's a shiny. It's a shiny Pinocchio. Quick, hurry and get your Master Ball. Dang it, I got away.
3 meters. Only one way to solve this problem.
Thinking I have a new Keyblade.
Ha! So long! Ha! So long! Take this! Take this!
All the balloons.
Hey! Yeah! Hey! Yeah!
Ah, they have some health and defense though.
Back off! Ha! Hey!
Ah, I lit you guys on fire. Spark dive. Balloon. Okay, stun lock. Definitely stun locked. Yep, second chance is not helping me out of that. You kind of have a Lion King OC. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, like, if there's definitely one thing that I notice is that a lot of people have Sonic OCs and a lot of people have... Oh, this thing's curvy! Okay, that's fine. That's fine! That's not fine! I guess I do need replay, so after all. Funny enough. The bad music for this, it reminds me of Mario and Luigi, Superstar Saga, the Minions turf, for the 3DS version. But it surprised me because it's literally the same composer. Okay.
Hey! Yeah! Ha!
Panda friend. No, my panda plan! There, I saved my panda plan. No, my snail plan! Okay, save my snail plan. Come on, get cure already! Okay, come at me!
Together.
Alright, all aboard! Oh my goodness, these things never end. Ah, perfect. I can actually jump on you guys.
Take this. Take this. There. Ha. Yeah. Back off. Back off. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, drats. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Thank you.
Ha. Ha. Take this. Take this. Yeah. Hey. Ha.
Please need lost in me. Thank you. Sheesh, that fight took a long. That fight took a long time. No, see, Squall the Lion. Actually, no, it should be Squall the Leo.
Those Dream Eaters were pretending to be Pinocchio. So, then where's the real Pinocchio?
Sora! Up there! Look at the top of that tower!
You're
Yes.
right. Come on, Jiminy.
That definitely looks like him. Let's immediately chase him. Okay, first things first. So wait for me to... Yes. And do I have a spare cure? No, I do not. I definitely need to purchase one at the shop. But now just give me high potions. Spare balloon, and let me put in Sparkler. There's gotta be a shop here somewhere. Please don't be a mimic. Thank you, not a mimic. Mission? Mission. Achieve victory without using commands. Dang it, I should have healed my friend first. Oh well. Can't use triangle commands? No problem. Just keep on using shock dive. Okay. Cure my panda. And take out these ones. And I can't wall bounce on them. Drat it! You mean I have to do this manually? Ouch. Take this. Splat! My goodness, that actually has a huge startup time. Dang it, I had to use one of my high potions.
Take this. Take this.
Ah! Otters! Sparkler! Do that, but fine. Sparkler?
Take this. Take this.
No, you don't. Ouch. Stupid frogs.
Back off. Hey.
Hey, I don't have to deal with this.
There.
Oh, they're all there.
There. Ha. Ha ha.
No way to play Mario Party, and that was close! Ah, take this, fire indeed hot!
Take this.
Sheesh. Oh, there's one more flaw. I should fix that. I have fixed that. Aha, there's treasure here. Dang it, giant pandas! There's one right here. Alright then, I want to say that's everything. So I'm going to assume that's everything. Actually, hold on. There's some over there. Alright. Whee! This theme park sucks. I mean, there's only a Ferris wheel, a merry-go-round, and a roller coaster that doesn't even loop. Dang it, I'm about to drop. Yeah, that's a mirror right over there.
Yes. Hey.
And there's only one enemy, go figure. Well, drat, I messed up. Well, see if I go. Well, that sucks. I don't have enough for both of these. Do this level 1, do this level 2, because Balloon definitely kills. Then, time to go to Princess Paradise for Riku. Let's see. Ah, a trap. I didn't take this fight. I need hot. Ouch. Okay, throw your balls. Apparently, they hurt. Ouch! It's close. Ah, dang it. We should be fine. Alright, now I got my A here. And I got Boonla! Yes! Oh, man. Funny enough, the balloon spell that I've been using is actually part of the Fenrir spells. And yes, we get an even stupider balloon. Anyways, behold the wonders of Prankster's Paradise. It's Monstro again. Oh boy, everyone's favorite world from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Son, where have you run off to?
Isn't that Geppetto? Then this must be...
That's why I dropped recently, which means I need to change my point numbers. I slightly forgot what. Okay, yeah. We get a Mimi Bunny and an R&R seal. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? And you chain spirits. Give me Escar Glow again. Where are you? There you are. Come to me, my pretty. I shall never leave you my side. Maybe because you give me second chance, which makes this one slightly tolerable. Oh man, but I can't exactly get much with him. At least not yet. Defender, Water Screen, Fire Screen. Basically, you give me all the defense buffs. You give me a Dark Barrier? Dang, that's actually pretty good. You give me Break Time, Prism Windmill, Attack Haste, Defense Boost. Oh boy! Oh boy, we don't even know what this ability is. This place where Riku became an Edward in Kingdom Hearts 1. Yep, the very same.
Yeah.
Well, the layout in this area is different, at least. That's the nicest thing I can say about this so far. Definitely a good idea to get a second cure. Okay, so I got Zero's Gravity, Spark, Confused, Poison, Slow Sleep, bunch of ingredients, a bunch of toys. Ah, dang it! I don't have a spare. I don't have a spare slot for Riku, but I do have a spare slot for Sora. Alright then, there. I have 2 cures on me. We should be good. Oh wait, even better. We actually have. Yes! Yes! Oh boy, we're gonna break this game in half! Even more than we already have!
What's the matter?
Huh? Goodness, who are you?
Riku.
Oh, Riku, you poor lad. Seems you was swallowed up by Monstro just like the rest of us. My name is Geppetto, and I'm looking for my son Pinocchio.
Pinocchio's gone missing?
I'm afraid so. After all my searching, I found him here in the whale. But then he ran off again to who knows where.
Huh, surprised there's a high-quality model of Geppetto in this game.
Mr. Geppetto, let me go look for your son.
You would do that? Thank you. Are you sure?
Oh please, this isn't the first time I've been this well.
Yeah.
I know this
Leave
well
it
like
to
the
me.
back of my hand. Inside
Did you say
and
you
out.
were really
Literally
going to help us
inside.
find Pinocchio?
Jiminy?
Huh? That's right. Name's Jiminy. Jiminy Cricket. But, shucks, have we met?
No. You know, never mind.
If you say so. Anyway, Pinocchio comes first.
Right. Any idea where he went?
Well, I'm almost certain
Huh.
he wandered off with a stranger.
Seems like dropped some frames somewhere.
Can you
And,
describe him?
Yeah, that's why. The screen on my tablet
remember
went
he
off,
was dressed
unfortunately,
in a
but
black
good news is
coat.
we're not getting any error messages. That's
A
the
black
good
coat?
thing.
He's back again. Thanks.
Alright, we should be good. Sorry about that. Still having an issue where I can't see the
I'm going
viewership
with you.
count.
Pinocchio's gonna need his conscience, and that's where I come in.
Actually, I read you in a children's book, and you're a fictional character in my world. Yes, but have you seen? Have you read the original Pinocchio? Oh boy, you are not prepared. Look at this. Bam! Basically, Balloonwa is homing balloons. They're like Seeker mines, except way stupider. And that's right, I should change my keyblades again. My goodness, how many enemies are here? Defeat all the spirits. First things first. Keyblade. Alright then. Let me introduce you to Miss Dingaling. Oh my goodness, we're absolutely stupid now, and I love it. Definitely need to get to all the drop points that I need. Alright, this area's new. Oh, that stinks! That stinks even more! Dang it! Jeez, I'm at 37 already? And I can't use any of my commands yet. Perfect! Take this! I'll trap you in a bubble! Up. I'm stunned! Thank goodness those fish completely missed me. Oh, and then take this. All the balloons. How many balloons? All of the balloons! Ouch. Jeez, these things have a ton of health. Watch out, penguins! Thank you, second chance. No, my bunny! No! Where the heck are all those sonic waves coming from? Okay, I could just tap on the screen and it'll just go away. Okay. Yep, definitely hating this room. Really remember hating this room. Go Seal. Go and kill him with Mario Party logic. Dang it, I think I'm too high. Dang it, I knocked him in the air. I should be fine. Definitely not fine! Dang it, I was frozen today. Go, my dingaling, go! Okay, need to heal. Ah! Pause it today! Yeah, I'm gonna grab all these treasure chests in this area, and I'm going to leave the rooms just so I don't have to deal with that mob again. Nope, not dealing with you guys. I already defeated you. No, thank you.
You're done. Yeah.
Dang it! Stupid mimics. It's very interesting how they want you to use full motion, because you see a lot of places where you could grind to reach high places, which is fine and all, except, you know, that exists. And that's all I did. Boop. Alright, let's see what's over here. Ah, big chest.
Yeah.
I should definitely heal. Riku wall jumping puts Samus wall jumping to shame. You got that right. I don't have to worry about playing perfect inputs at all. Close. And unfortunately, I used all my commands. Don't hit me. Oh, thank goodness. Alright then, Blade Charge! Yep, this ability comes back. And hopefully it's good. Stupid Kirby monsters. Ouch! Okay, that's all the enemies. I should have enough to get Dark Shield. Yes, I do. And this one, it shouldn't be permanent. I could just equip it. Yes, I can. All right then. This is why Dark Barrier's barrier is good. I can block in the air. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Gonna wait till all my commands charge up, and then I'll jump down there.
Sorry.
penguins. Let's see how I'm gonna get through that. Alright. Down to my first ball already. How is there more? Boop. You were disguising as an item. Wow. Wow. This guy. This ghost. This poltergeist. Yeah, I'm gonna leave and come back here.
Pinocchio!
Jiminy!
Let him go now!
Oh.
Okay, that worked. See? All you need to do is ask someone who's kidnapping someone, and they'll definitely let them go.
For you everywhere.
Uh-huh. I'm just fine. Sorry, Jiminy. I messed up real bad. You and Father must have been so worried about me.
Why, Pinocchio? I think you just might be finally starting to learn.
Who are you?
Duh! What a twist! No, come back, guy! Me, you, them, they, we.
That was my dark side. I gave in to the darkness once, and ever since, it's chased me around in one form or another. The Seeker of Darkness who stole my body. A puppet replica of the shadows in my heart. And now, I'm facing me.
Your dark side?
Gee, Riku.
No, we haven't seen Darkseid yet. Which, we haven't seen Darkseid yet. Oh, well, that's why. There's no Heartless in this game. Of course we won't be seeing any Darksides.
Sure. You can't shoulder all your problems alone, you know. You must have somebody. A friend you can talk to?
Yeah. Actually, I do. That stupid grin he's always wearing. He's the best teacher I could ever have.
Gee whiz. I wish I had lots of good friends.
You will, Pinocchio. More than you can count.
Which is good. I can only count to 3.
What now? Is something in there? Pinocchio, Jiminy, you should head back. I'll see what's shaking things up.
Okay.
Alright then. Chain of memories. Let's see him. Yes, Axel, Vexen, Brilliant Scientist, Sonic Blade, gotcha. Oh, save point. Escort Glow, you're on the save point. Alright then, definitely need to go back to the previous room, as there was one part of the room that I didn't exactly fully explore yet. All the balloons! Really, that's it? I thought there'd be more. Of course you appear after I use my balloons. Chain of memory summary. Loxine is a sadist. The end. Again, you're not wrong. Huh, I thought there'd be more enemies. I don't like the setup. I'm just going to jump. And, oh, well, there's someone on the ground. Dang it, I wish you could go down. Okay, thank you! Thank goodness for a second chance. No! My bunny friend! Get away from him, shiny penguin! No, I didn't actually mean to do that, so I'm just going to peace out. Here, have my balloons! Did you make me sleepier? Jeez, this thing has way too much health. Also, screw Vexen, yes. Alright, time to wake up. Alright, let's move on. Did I actually get the treasure chest here? I completely got to pick it up. Whoops!
Yeah.
Hey, we got a mini. Yeah, sure, why not? Wow, I have a ton of money. I should probably spend on some. Adventure portal? Yep, adventure portal. Don't exactly need that. Alright then, we're in the middle of Will. I'm pretty sure that hitting this will be very bad for us. Ouch. I see a treasure chest over there. And I see some enemies over here. I should fix that. Oh, there's some enemies right here. And the acid! I was already here. Boop. Got dropping knots. Although I don't need them anymore. Ah, there's a treasure chest right here. Okay, that leads me back right here, so onward this way.
You're done! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Well, it's a good thing my buddies are immune to acid, it seems. Oh, Anita, you going? Alright then. Good seeing you. Hope to see you next time.
Yeah.
Collision magnets. I don't remember this being good. Okay. Oh, that was close. Stupid penguins. I tried my best to wall dodge out of that. It did not work. The sunlock is real. I gave you another terrible idea, and I lived. Land at least 10 hits with links. All the balloons? How many balloons? All of them. Every single one of them. Also, you were standing there. Alright. Only 15 DP? Really? After all that? Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but fine. Is this? Yeah, that's actually the way out. Whoops. What the heck was that? Oh, that's why. There's some seahorses here, and ouch! My question, let's see what R&R seal's like. Drat, there's fake roots. What? You easily give me second chance? Sheesh. Yep, both the dead ends. This is gonna be a dead end too, isn't it? Aha! Now way over there, so... Oh, I went the wrong path. R&R, you are getting replaced! quiet screen, light screen. So, yeah, it's only one path. I'll go ahead and get Defender, just so I have it. My question, what's your heart points? Oh wow, you guys need some love. Especially you, Escarglow. Who's a good defense? You're a good defense. Yes, you are. Alright, let's drop. Maybe I thought there would be one of that. Ah, dang it, oh well. And then back to Sora. Alright then, looking for Pinocchio. And the fastest way is... Dang it. Jump. 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 Ah, finally, caught up with you. I had to scale up a rook.
To get up here.
Come on, let's go home.
Stupid Chinese, always getting away when I need it the most.
Another imposter.
There! See him walking?
Well, sure, if that's really him.
Don't give up, Jiminy.
I mean, the last two we checked had a different color scheme, and this one actually has the correct colors. But I don't know, I have my doubts, and, well, Kuma went down, which is good, because I need to replace him. Change party. Alright then, so what do we got? We've done these two, so next is... Tubbigan Ace, and... Cab Cannon, with a K. Because this guy really loves Mortal Kombat. Alright then, what do you two have? You have Combo Plus, that's not good. And you have nothing! The search for once more still continues on. Alright then, let's get out of this area. Well, that doesn't look creepy at all. Okay, we got a very long hallway, and I have Balloonwa. I should use that. I shall also live. Oh man, penguins are the worst. And I like penguins. Okay, so command deck. And then Balloonwa. Alright then. We have nothing but spells.
Yeah. Ha.
Unfortunately, I can't exactly do much.
Yeah. So long. Oh. There. Ha. Ha ha. Take this. Ha. Take this.
Oh boy, good thing I caught that.
Oh. Ha ha. Hey. Ha. Heal. Ha.
Buzz balls.
Light.
Sparkler!
Yeah, yeah. Take this.
Moon?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, take this.
Okay, thank you! Second chance!
There. Yeah. Heal.
Oh yeah, that's why I have 2 cures.
Take this.
Goodness, these penguins are
Take this.
destroying me, and I'm attacking the wrong one.
Yeah, yeah. Light. There. 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 Along. Yeah, yeah. Take this. Yeah, yeah. Ha. Ha, ha, yeah.
Alright, and any others that we'll worry about? Yeah, funny enough, there's actually stuff up there. I'm trying to remember how I get up there legitimately. I think it's up here. Yep. Not yet. Let me cure first. Alright then, now we're good. Well, good news. They're not directly on top of me, thankfully.
So long. Ha. So long. Take this. Ha. Yes.
You guys keep them distracted. I'm gonna open this chest. And they gave me aerial slam. Okay.
Yeah. So long.
Oh no! No!
Ha.
My shield! My second chance!
Light. Oh. Take this. Take this.
And I have to do the entire thing all over again. Gosh darn it! Like I said, checkpoints. Very bad in this game. Not to mention, I have to equip my balloon one again. No, I need my first deck. Okay, now edit deck. Now go to here and give myself balloon one. There we go.
Ha.
I think I should have done roll call. What was I thinking?
Ha. Ha. So long. Yeah. So long. Oh. There. Take this. Ha. Take this. Take this. Oh. Ha ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Jeez, I knew it said penguins hate warm water.
Oh. Light.
Dang it, I tried my best to roll on it. I thought, maybe try sparkler in the middle of it. That'll be awesome. Nope. Nope. Terrible idea. Never do that again. Gosh darn it. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So much death and despair.
Oh. Yeah. Ha ha. Ha.
Perfect. Now get in my bubble. Boop.
Ha. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Ouch. They're still alive? I could have sworn they all one-shot him, and my penguin's about to die. Let's fix that. There.
Ha.
There you go. You are safe now, my son.
Heal.
I'll try this again.
Yeah. Light.
Well, at least I'm not in the middle this time.
Ha ha. Take ha.
Boop.
Take this. Ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah. Heal. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Take this. Yeah. Ha-ha. Oh, yeah. Take this.
All the balloons. All the balloons! Which is kind of convenient because we're in a circus.
Hey. Ha. Yeah. So long. So long. Ha-ha. Take this. Ha. Yeah.
Ouch, you punched me in the back!
Take this! Take this! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Alright, now to get up here. And yep, nothing's still there. Alright then, let's try this again. Okay, first things first, get my 3 float, attract, get 3 of these done. There we go, alright then. Better be squished!
Take this! Take this! Take this! Yeah! 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 There!
Okay, I thought I died again for a second. One of my allies must have got it. Okay, that should be it for this room. Like it's only the one treasure chest, so I think we're good. Oh, aha! There's 2. Good thing I checked. And that's right, I completely forgot to check this treasure chest in the first place.
Yes.
Oh! Oh, good! Oh, that's his present. And it follows me around. Okay, yeah, it got better. Hiya, Georgie. You want a balloon? They float. They all float! Okay, I'm done.
There! Light! So long! Ha! Ha ha! Take this! Ha! Ha!
Okay, move it, move it, move it. I don't trust this area.
Heal!
Now I trust this area. Dang it, you drop.
So long!
Dang it, those curvy enemies make me sleepy.
Hey! Ha! Ha ha! Heal! So long! Oh. Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Take this!
Also, I have the wrong gameplay equipped the entire time. Dang it, chat, why didn't you tell me?
Hey! Yeah! Take this! Oh. Ha! Ha ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Take this! Ha!
I think there's one more bat here. Of course there is.
Yeah! Yeah! Heal! Ha! Oh!
Oh, thank goodness, a save point. I don't want to deal with that room, that long hallway ever again.
Yeah! Yeah! Pinocchio!
Jiminy! Help me, Jiminy!
Oh, my stars above! We've got to do something!
Okay, I got it covered.
And by that, I'm going to ignore the enemies and bounce on this trampoline. Wee-hee!
Pinocchio, look at you.
Oh my
I think
goodness,
for
you're a
now,
Jacobot!
You two better get out of here.
Boing.
Yeah, yeah. 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 Ha. Yeah. Hey. Take this.
Where are my party members? I guess my party members can't do trampolines very well. Dang it, I'm on my own. That kind of does suck. Because I have to, if you lose a battle, you have to wait for so long just so that your commands could get back normal.
Hey. Take this. Ha. Ha. Hey. Ha. Yeah. Hey. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Heal. Light.
Stuck here.
Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Hey. Ha. Yeah. Hey. Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's more.
Light.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Take this. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. 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 Ha. Hey. Ha. Hey.
That was close.
Heal. Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Go, my balloons, go.
Yeah. Ha. Take this. Yeah. Hey. Ha. Yeah.
Alright, I'm guessing
hey,
you're the
take
last
this.
enemy, I hope. Yes, you are. Ah, okay. We got high jump, which is kind of useless because slow motion exists.
You again?
I'm back, and my voice is still
Dennis?
sexy,
This
for
is
I
impossible.
am Men Sax.
My. A hollow puppet that's managed to grow a heart. Just imagine that.
Pinocchio isn't anything like you nobody.
Yo, Dragonoid, how you doing?
But
It's
if
been a while.
Pinocchio could be given one, shouldn't you be able to
I
have
told
a
you
heart
not to
inside
equip the
you
Kingdom
too?
Key. Oh yeah, Kingdom Key really sucks in this game, let me tell you.
However, do not forget that you yourself are not so very different from us.
The Giga Chad. Yep. And yes, I'm glad that you
anything
finally
like
caught
a
on to that
nobody.
joke, Petrus.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's a Kingdom Hearts game. Nothing makes sense. Alright then, quick look over Kingdom Hearts 2. Good summary. Also, you saw the reveal teaser trailer of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and guess what? You like it? The stars quickly grew on you as your favorite. At least out of the unevolved is Spaghettiato. I do not know how to pronounce the name, but I know what you're talking about, the grass kitty. And yes, it is adorable, and we shall worship. We shall worship it.
Yeah. Ha.
You're very intrigued by the game. I'm concerned.
Ha. Yeah.
I mean, sure, around this point, it seems like each generation takes like 3 years each. if we compare to when Sun and Moon came out and when Sword and Shield was released. Part of me feels like it was too soon, especially seeing how we got to in Legends Arceus very recently, but I'm going to wait and see. I'm not, my interest in that game hasn't exactly gone up. Hopefully the kitty will evolve something into something cooler. I hope it stays cute forever and ever. Yo, Mima Man! Is this Super Mario 43? Well, this game was inspired by Super Mario. That's what just— ouch! If that's what you're saying. Dang it, not using triangle stinks! Ah, dang it, I'm slightly sleepy. Oh, so this is Super Mario. No, it's not. Sora's kind of powerful in Smash Ultimate. I think he's good. Low high tier is what I put him. There are definitely characters that are way more powerful than Sora, but I love Sora. I love how he plays in it, so I can't complain about it too much.
Yeah.
Inklings are adorable? I do agree. Not as powerful as Sephiroth? Yeah! What people say, Sephiroth is definitely a little bit more fun than Sora. Seriously, why are you staring me at that? And why are you in this game? Yeah, I already deal with all the enemies here. No, thank you. This is a very, very long hallway. I do not want to deal with it anymore. Especially seeing how my drop rate is almost to 2.0, so I better hurry.
Well, I hope they got home safe. Hmm?
You must be Sora.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. And you must be the Blue Fairy.
That's right. And I'm afraid that I have grave news. Good Geppetto went off to look for Pinocchio, and he was swallowed by a whale named Monstro.
What? Have you told Pinocchio and Jiminy about it yet?
Yes. And when I told them Geppetto was still alive inside the whale and at the bottom of the sea, those two little ones ran off at once. They're very determined to save him.
So it kind of looks like Crystal Sonic X. Yes, I definitely seen the comparison.
This Monstro? I've heard of him, Pinocchio. He's a whale of a whale. Why, he swallows whole ships.
Whaleception.
And besides,
yeah, that's all I got.
Dangerous. Why,
Goodbye, Jiminy.
Goodbye. I may be live bait down there, but I'm with you.
Wait, what are you two doing? No, you two have so much to live for! Their bodies were never found.
Yeah. There.
Huh, what happened to my commands? How come they took a while to recharge?
Take this. Yeah. Take this.
Oop.
Take this.
Ah, bats.
Take this. Light.
Sparkle, sparkle!
Hey,
Dang it, I tried to... Oh, wow. I didn't know that you guys are here. Okay, I should fix that. There. I fixed one of you. Dang it, I'm stunned.
Here. Yeah.
Suicide is badass! Disclosure, suicide is not badass. That's just a joke. You gotta go? Ah, Dragonoid, but you just got here. Well, better late than never. Hopefully you could stay longer next time. Alright then, snails. Good. That was even weirder. Jeez, what is with these stairs? Are they made out of lard or something?
Yeah, take this. Yeah. So long.
Dang it, of course there's more.
So long.
Oh, there was a whale there.
There. There. Yeah. There.
You just have things to do. That's fine. Seems like I have 3 minutes before I drop. Ah, stupid Kirby enemies. Oh boy, you again.
Yeah.
No, I want to talk to you. Go on. Alright, I got a minor idea.
Together.
Haha. Ooh, this actually hits him. Yes, you're classified as a boss, which means that you don't get flattened.
Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Take this. Hey. Yeah. 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 Ha. Yeah. Ha. Hey. Ha. Here.
So many foggy chefs. Foggy chefs. Foggy chefs everywhere.
Take this. Yeah.
Dang it, I'm confused.
Take this. Yeah. 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 Hey. Ha. Here. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah. Right.
Dang it, I'm still confused.
Yeah. Take this. Here. Take this. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't want to do this boom again. Yeah, well, Silver Lion, I almost killed it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah.
I didn't do cure twice, and I have to do this whole move all again. Gosh, darn it! Oh, no. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The fog actually gave me a checkpoint. Thank you so much. Cost me a death, but fine. I'll take it. Hopefully I don't get combo this time. As I almost just did. And then... okay. That's a lot of points. I could level up to level 3. Alright, here. It should... and all the enemies are back. No, thank you! And now everything's upside down. How am I then? So... Thinking of the rest of this eye, then we got an E-glider, and we also got a Tatsu steed. Alright then, what do you guys got? You got... yeah, combo plus, don't need that. Well, I got burst. And you got... diddly squat. Okay, off to a good start. I mean, I could get bind though, so... joke's on you, I actually have better attack now! I only have one cure, I should fix that. That's Spirits, Command Deck. And that's why I only have 5 slots. Which... yeah... if memory serves me correctly, having 2 cures instead of 1 will definitely be handy in the future. I just can't die. Huh, I guess that one spot has the only enemy. Okay. Stupid panda monsters! Get away from me! I don't want to know where all those fire droppings are coming from. I mean, I know they came from the bird. I just don't know where. I just don't want to know where exactly in the bird. Waterbill. Really? I mean, semi makes sense. This guy's only level 1. And you died again. What are the odds? Yeah, it's taking a. It takes quite a long time to actually heal someone if they already been down in the same battle. Well, that was annoying. Drop me nuts. And then, boss time. Oh no. Is it? Could it be? Yes! The Luck Lobster! Da 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 da. Go, my temple new friends. How much health was I at? Did that seriously one-shot me? Like, really? Really? Well, good to know. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I mean, I got hit by that, so I guess it counted as more than one attack. I'm a ghost! Dang it, I wish these things do more damage. Dang it, you were supposed to come over here. And I'm slightly sleepy. Dang it. Why do crabs know how to sleep as well? Fire indeed. Hot. Okay, just need to stay away. It went on the other side, didn't it? Yes, it did. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, man! Get hit by my balloons! Get hit once! Death by balloons! Okay, after the hilarious first attempt, man's gonna know my second attempt. So yeah, like I said, balloons absolutely destroys enemies.
I thought I was only sent into the past, on the Destiny Islands. So why does it seem like time was rewound in this world too? Maybe it's like Master Yen Sid said. The world was freed from darkness, but is yet to wake from it. It's trapped in a never-ending dream.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hosen's Rage. A keyblade that lands few hero hits, but compensates with a magic boost and more frequent reality shifts. I think I'm able to like sticking with the build a bit, for a little bit. Alright then, half well done. We unlocked the Rainbow Cup! Alright then, I guess it's time to go to the grid. Get one prize before time runs out. Ouch! Stupid giant staple movers. That point gotta be his ouch. Gotta be here somewhere. And there it is. Huh, definitely one of the easier dives. And we got candy goggles. Careful, you can't eat these.
My clothes. Is this world special? A dream eater! No. Let's see how this plays out.
Another stray.
Huh. That person showed resistance as he's walking as a prisoner. Yeah, sure, but let's not held him restrained. Even more. Let's let him walk to his timely prison, quote unquote. Alright then,
Are you a prisoner? Yeah, it looks that way.
Also, why do you look like an anime?
I'm Riku. Where are we, Sam? We're on the grid.
Alright then, show of hands, who's actually seen Tron Legacy? I'll raise my hand because I haven't seen him as well. Heck, I haven't even seen the original Tron.
You're in luck. Only a precious few are granted light cycle battle privileges.
Look out, it's Discount Jeff Bridges. That is who he plays, right? Did Jeff Bridges made it to played something in?
Why it's so lucky?
I'll show you.
Sorry, I cannot speak today.
How hard can it be?
And then 3 seconds later, Riku swims in the wall. Dramatic slow-mo run! I mean, I haven't seen Tron Legacy, but if there's one name that if there's one person that people always make fun of whenever this game plays, you only seen John Tron. Good enough. Ouch. Okay, this is slight tough. Pew pews. And that's why I don't get health back. There's a way to look behind, right? Ouch! Okay, that hurts! Wish I could look behind! Okay, this time, dodge. Oh yeah, I have a jump button. Is there an enemy in front of me? Please release, let it in! Let it end! Not sure why I'm holding down the X button. It's supposed to happen. You gotta be kidding me, my health is still low? I have to do this all in one go? Are you serious? Dang. Okay, well, hopefully that it has a decent checkpoint here. Even though that most of the game I complain about the checkpoint being bad, and it's bad. I have to do this part and the B boss on one go. Really? Okay, this time avoid. There we go. All because that one laser from the stapler managed to take off half my life. That seems very fair. Also, like I said before, holding down the X button out of force of habit. Sorry! This is what happens when you play too much Mario Kart. It's a good thing it only attacks the middle. Alright then, now we face off against the B, right? Thank you. Alright then. This time I have a decent amount of health. Not full health, but still very decent. I pressed the wrong button, but hey, worked out. Thank you, jump button. For once, you're actually useful. All the pew-pews. All the pew-pews. Yes, just keep on doing that. Do not rush at me at all. Did you just attack me twice? You are very close to me! I need you to send me some projectiles and not spin. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I dodged it somehow, thank goodness. Just end this thing, and we don't have to do this again. Whew.
I think I've had enough entertainment for one day.
Well, first of all, the defense systems was really bad, and secondly, did we could just made a heart-shaped wall? I mean, I know this is Kingdom Hearts, but it isn't wall hearts.
Riku! You made it. You escaped from the games.
Yeah.
I know a way off the grid. Wanna come with?
No. You go ahead. Wait, what's the way out?
Through the portal.
Portal?
You know, the one with the annoying that will always insult you every chance he's got.
Back in the real world, I can delete Clue. And then my dad will be able to come home.
Your dad?
He vanished.
Maybe this is Walmart. Ha.
Grid.
Nice up on
weapons. To
weapons.
protect his disc from Clue, he went into hiding. He's been trapped there ever since. But I'm gonna change that.
I see. Sam, you mind if I go with you after all? To the portal?
Sure. I'll take what help I can get. But first, there's somebody I need to meet. He's in the city.
More flashbacks. All of the flashbacks.
I tried to get back, but I
cosplay as Luke Skywalker for some reason. Also, hello, Jeff Wizards again.
Forever.
Well, not Jeff
And like a
Wizards.
safe, it can only be opened from the outside. It closed on me, Sam. That's why I never came home.
So the portal, it activated when I came in. So it's open now.
Not for long. Only 1 millicycle. About 8 hours.
So we go now. We go home. We make a run for it. We get you
Sam,
out of here.
Don't rush.
What do you mean, don't rush? The portal's gonna close.
My disc is everything, Sam. It's the master key. The golden ticket. The way out.
Well, Willy Wonka's factory, I mean.
What do you mean?
Our worlds are more connected than anyone knows. Clue figures if I can be in...
He can be out?
With my disc, it's possible.
And then what?
Game over. The guy doesn't dig.
Also, major spoilers for Tron Legacy.
more
Not that
perfect than our
anyone
world.
cares.
I can't let that happen. I won't.
So what do we do? Nothing?
It's amazing how productive doing nothing can be. Clue is planning something. We've known that for a while. It's his game now. The only way to win is not to play.
Yeah, well, that's a hell of a way to live.
Hey, language! It's a kid's game.
But it is a way. Sometimes life has a way of moving you past things like wants and hopes.
That's great, Dad. Keep telling yourself that.
Kind of funny. Hell is acceptable, but not
Good night,
butts.
Sam.
So yeah, this world is kind of weird structure-wise. Okay, I'll drop one more time with Riku, and then I'll call it a day. We're close to the 3-hour mark anyway. Actually, never mind. We're at the 3-hour mark.
You're done. Take this. Yeah.
At least thanks to the drop weight, it does have a good job of making sure that you complete both Sora and Riku's campaigns around the same time. If you go on a little bit ahead, the default weight for the drop weight will be higher than usual. Still, kind of like how my Keyblade looks different in this world as well. It's the little touches, that's always nice. Ouch!
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh great, evil owls.
Heal.
Hey Louise, I'm getting a lot of level ups. Yeah, I'm good. Alright then. Go this way.
Sorry. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
No you don't. I'm gonna hack you! And that's how hacking works. Oh boy. Help. Help. Balloons. More balloons. All the balloons. I can't get up there. Oh, that's fine. I have high jump. I should definitely equip that now. Huh, and here I said that high jump was useless. Still kind of is. But hey, you never know when you need to jump high. And I should have done... I should have activated my cure first. Let me just wait for it to load again. At least there's some treasure chests here.
Heal.
Alright, achieve in 20 seconds or less. That's a lot of snails. Dang it, these guys know gravity. Controls are confused. Okay, controls are back to normal, and I ran out of time. Oh well. Oh well, we cleared it. We cleared an objective at the very least. Dang it, I thought it was an enemy for a second. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, and hacking skills, activate! Port, Chua, An, oh, Tort, An. Huh, no enemies? Ah, they're the enemies! Just took a while. Oh, like, you guys get over there. Balloon! All the balloon! And a cute. Thank goodness for once more! I mean, second chance, sorry. Laser goat!
Heal. You're done.
Okay, for a second I thought the goat attacked me. So let's see here. I'm immune to something. Look. Ah! Secret. Huh, nothing? I also hear something else. Wait a sec. And there it is. Just need to get up there. Alright then, this better be something good. I said something. Well, okay, it's kind of good. If I need to make some dream eaters, which I don't. Okay, there's nothing out there. Alright then, best find a group of enemies and get as much poison as I can. If we know there's enemies right there, there they are. Alright then. Huh, I thought it'd be more than that. Alright then. In the wise words of Samuel L. Jackson, go the F to sleep. Really? I didn't get that much DP. Oh wow, that's really not good. Oh wow! Oh wow! Also, why is my drop weight 2.0? I'm behind! Continuously doing this until I get enough health! Or at least, I can get cured. Well, I guess that's all the enemies. Well, time to go under the sea! How do we go under the sea? Simple! Video game logic! Yeah, don't question how this works. Don't mind me, I'm just jumping on the water, jumping very high up for that matter, which, speaking of, change my party. Pipsta Who and Laser Goat. Ability links, so what? I could have sworn that I changed party members. Hold on a sec. There we go. Alright then, so. Alright then, defense boost. That's good. Okay then, so Cyber Yoga, you know treasure magnets. Same logic as Chain of Memories on the cup. I'm surprised you remember that. Support boost. That's kind of decent, but kind of a long ways away. And still no once more. Sheesh. Once more. Give it to me. Alright, then we need to find a save point.
Yeah, hey, take this.
We also need to live.
Take this. Hey, yeah, ha. 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 Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Take this. Heal.
No, my cyber goats. Well, I almost died. I really almost died. Okay, I just hope this doesn't bite me in the butt. Hey, 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 it didn't bite me in the butt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ha. Ha.
Go, Mantoe, go. Show me the place that you will take me. And you don't take me much. Good to know. I don't know why, but I think I have to go up there.
Take this. Take this. Take this. Here. Yeah, hey.
Dang it, goat! Oh, it's not per battle. That sucks! Huh, somebody killed everyone. Somehow I managed to kill one. Sheesh. Any shortcuts? So that's the way back to the surface. Let me check the map real quick. Anything? Nope. Huh. You'd think there would be enemies right there, but I guess not. And my first ball already went down. Sheesh.
Take this. Take this. Here. Here. Take this. Hey. Ha. Ha. Oh.
Alright, I guess that's all the enemies. Which is good. Ah! An underwater shop. Anything new? Doesn't look like it. And like that, we got a save point. Thank goodness. Whew. Okay, so let's see here. We were technically halfway through Hunchback when we started. I'm halfway through Pinocchio on Sora, and I started the grid on, and I'm halfway through the grid as well. Ugh. Well, at the very least, we are making progress, and also we are dying a bunch of times. Seriously, look at that death counter. It is definitely up. Anyways, let me do something real quick. As I said before, I need to take a screenshot of my expert a little bit. Give me a sec. I'm gonna do outros pretty soon, but yeah, so far so good. We're definitely doing fine. Not fantastic, but definitely fine nonetheless. I just hope that the stream doesn't exactly crash. No. Boop. And I just need to save this. Alright then, we're good. Thanks for that. Like I said before, I can't exactly touch my streams because I think I didn't exactly talk about this. But to make a long story short, there's two ways to actually stream from XSplit. Web authority or authorization and stream keys. I try my best to go to stream keys because I want to test out streaming, but for whatever reason, whenever I try doing stream key, it always goes back to web authorization, even though that in order to actually switch between the two, you need to disable one in order to actually gain access to the other. I'm not sure why it's doing that, and the people on Exploit are having the same issue as well, so hopefully they can fix it, because I definitely need to test streams. Like, if anyone got a notification that I was live last night, that's why. Didn't mean to do that. It's just I thought that I had I was using my keystream with broadband tests equal true, which it should have made it so that I could live stream without Twitch without Twitch being on, but for whatever reason it just switched back to the other thing. Hopefully Loxine doesn't disappear. Death counter won't go up otherwise. Well, I guess we'll kind of have to wait and see. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, give me a follow on Twitch, as not only that you'll help me a lot, but you get exclusive emoticons that you can use on my channel, so hopefully you consider. You can also follow me on these sites as well. Any notifications that I get off stream, whether it be donations or follows and so on, I'll announce it on the next stream. And if you want to support me even more, please consider subscribing to my Twitch channel at The-Sakura-Samurai, where not only that you'll help me a lot, but you get emoticons that you can use my stream and those as well. And hey, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free and get all the benefits. And to the people who are watching even not, if you subscribe, then discounts on color commissions. Yeah, sure, I got nothing else better to do. More of this game tomorrow, because I'm an insane person and I want to get through this game as soon as I can. Not because it's bad, it's just that we have so much stuff that we have to do before the end of March. So, more Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Drop Distance tomorrow. Hope to see you guys there. Anyways, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time. So thanks once again, and until next time, later.